You guys, I just walked up on a hurt buck. Oh my God, look at him. I think, oh my God. All right, checking out the Monson Center. It was brought to my attention. It's a local place I never heard of. It's a lost town. I guess this place is best known for coming down here at nighttime and ghost hunting, which I may do one night. Monson Village was one of New Hampshire's first inland towns settled by Europeans. In 1736, 6 settlers from Massachusetts and Canada purchased the land, which was then part of Massachusetts. In 1737, they moved there with their families, cleared the land, and bought a tight cluster of residential dwellings. For a few years, the town thrived under the leadership of such people as Thomas Nevins, a sergeant in the French and Indian War who lost 3 sons in the Revolutionary War; Joshua Bailey, whose 11 children narrowly escaped the fire that destroyed their home; Dr. John Brown, a prominent physician whose fancy chaise carriage was the talk of New England; and Russ Dickerman's great-great-great-grandfather, Richard Clark. In 1741, the borders of New Hampshire and Massachusetts were adjusted, and Monson Village became part of New Hampshire. The settlers farmed the land, traded commodities grown there, and continued to live on the land until the village was disbanded in 1770 and absorbed into the surrounding towns. It remains unclear today what led to the abandonment of the settlement. Historians and archaeologists continue to study Monson Village to decipher this remaining puzzle. Some think it may have been the results of tensions with Native Americans. Some believe the harsh living conditions simply got the best of the residents. Some believe that the political discord was the culprit. The puzzle remains, as do the original roads, stone walls, and cellar holes. Yeah, so I'm gonna roam around this woods. There's like these old dirt roads that used to make up the town, and I'm just gonna explore the roads and then just walk off the road into the forest and explore. Apparently this building down here is the only one left still standing. I'm not sure. I'll put up what happened to the rest of the buildings and then also the remnants. I'm just gonna try to look for some old remnants of the buildings and whatnot. So yeah, let's go. Well, so this is one of the roads. I'm not sure how far it goes down, but we'll find out. Just keep walking and whatnot. So yeah, hopefully find some old just some old stone remnants of buildings or wood, you know. I'm assuming they all got torn down and then, you know, and then all the debris hauled out. Not sure. I'm gonna of course I'm gonna add in some commentary talking about the history of this place. So yeah, Let's check it out. So I think this is the reminiscence of one house. I'll put a shot of this plaque right here, and you guys can pause it and read it if you're curious. Yeah. Rayleigh Lane. Like you can see, like the sort of like the remnant indentations of roads or paths. I'm assuming they used to be. I'm not sure if you can really pick it up on video, but it looks like there's sort of a path that kind of cuts right up in there. I'm assuming these are all the old roads, you know what I mean? You can kind of see like the indentations of the like paths and whatnot, which I'm sure is matted down by foot traffic nowadays. So apparently this place gets freaky deaky at nighttime. I hear. Only one way to find out if that's true. See right here, there's a break in between the stone wall and a path, and that kind of looks wide enough for a horse and carriage. I don't know. I mean, it's could like overgrown. I kind of see like the indentations of wheel marks. So I don't know if that could be logging or horse and carriage. Yeah, because this was before cars. Yeah, see, coming down the path, there's another break in this stone wall, this big open area, right? Stone wall picks up back right up here. So I'm gonna roam around right back here and try to see if I can see anything. I'm not sure if this where a house used to be or if there was an old road that used to cut in. Not exactly sure. Only one way to find out. This is cool, man. That's cool. Old bent axle. You see the wood, the wooden spokes. The wooden spokes are still sticking out. See that? That'd be cool if that leftover wood is time period. It has to be. Old wooden spokes, man. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so this town covers a ton of acreage, and you know, I'm walking up the trail here further in, and I'm looking at just all this forest, right? You know, all the forest, and I just wonder how much of this forest back then wasn't here and it was just all open land and just like a hustling and bustling town. You know what I mean? Like, look here, it looks like another little road cuts in. Yeah, that looks like an old road. That's crazy just to think of, like, just the kind of people in horse and buggies coming down. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if you can really tell on camera, but there's a big crater right here. I can't help but wonder if something used to be there, you know what I mean? They don't allow metal detecting in this park here, you know, so. So this is a long dirt path, you know? And this all used to be a town. You would never know, you know? If you just kind of came across it, you would never know. Yeah. So I don't know. Definitely checking this place out. But yeah, I'm just gonna follow this main path all the way down, see how far it goes, and then on my way back up, I'm gonna start exploring just off to the side and, you know, all the other areas that this place has to offer. You know what I mean? This is pretty cool. That's how they used to cut stones. They had these tools. I think they would drive in these spikes to separate the rock. So this is where it ends. Ends right down there at a gate in the main road, as you can see. So I'm gonna turn around. Yeah, there's all these different paths. One that I'm walking on right now. They have to be old town roads that you would drive on. Back in the day, you know. So far I'm not seeing as many plaques as I thought I would. You know, like old plaques letting you know what house used to be and whose it belonged to, kind of deal, you know what I mean? I figured there'd be more of that. Maybe there is, I haven't seen it yet, but let's just keep exploring. Kind of curious to know how old they go back. I'm gonna cut up this ridge line behind me and then walk back that way towards like that big open field area. Yeah, I want to get some cool shots down there. So far this place is cool. I brought some really good gloves just in case I want to, you know, really explore stuff, which I will. So all right, let's go. You guys, I just walked up on a hurt buck. Oh my God, look at him. I think, oh my God, I just walked up on a hurt buck. He's trying to run away. He's trying to run away. I think he was hit by a car. Oh my God, look at him trying to run. Oh my God. I think his legs are busted. Or maybe he's got a disease. Oh, that just scared the shit out of me. Oh, now he's laying down. Holy shit. I wonder if he was hit by a car. Yeah. That buck was super injured. He can't even run away. Yeah. Man, he was trying to run, but his front end was, I think both of his front arms were all fucked up. Damn. I don't want to scare him off and try to make him run away even more. I'm going to try to sneak off as quiet as I can, even though I'm sure he can hear me talking. I am. I wonder if he was hit by a car or if he's got that deer disease. I forget what they call it. It's a small buck. Damn, man. That sucks. Wow, that was nuts. So, I decided to come up this little ridge line behind me that goes right up that way. And then kind of on the other side of that ridge line, off into the woods. I startled a buck. It was this young buck. It was laying on the other side of that ridge, right along the hill. It scared the crap out of me. I hear this giant thing smashing through the leaves. I look and I see this thing. I think I got some of the footage of him running down the hill, or at least trying to. It was probably shot by a hunter and ran away to just lay down, or hit by a car, because the road is right there. And both of his front legs were either broken or paralyzed. The way he was trying to stand up on his hind legs and hobble down the hill, he kept falling on his face because both of his front arms were done for. So I quietly just came back down the ridge the way I came. I just want to let him rest. I don't want him to jump up and try to run away. I mean, for all I know, he could be laying down to die. Or, I mean, You know, if he can't move around because both of his front arms are broken or paralyzed, he might end up dying of starvation. I don't know. That's crazy though, man. Yeah, that's wild. Literally wild, yeah. Yeah, this forest is packed with rhododendrons. Yeah, I'm following this little path. Not sure where it's gonna go, but I'm headed back in the direction of where I first came in and parked the car with that big open field. So we're gonna check that out. It used to be a river. Looks like it winds all the way up. And then it kind of looks like it kind of winds all the way that way. Yeah, I think my final ruling would be that deer was hit by a car. It was right by the road. It was right off, maybe like 100, 150 feet off the road, made the road that was passing. So that's the only thing I can think of. So yeah, but it also makes me think as I roam the forest, keep a lookout for antler drops, you know. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep exploring the area, make sure I don't startle any more animals. Hopefully find some antlers. This is the rutting season too. Careful of that. Yeah, so I don't know. This place is cool. This place is really neat. So I'm headed to the pound. I guess there's a pound. I'll show it on the map, but yeah. All right.
Monson remained undisturbed for more than 220 years. In 1998, it was threatened by a 28-lot subdivision that would have destroyed its natural and historic beauty. A successful grassroots campaign to save the property was initiated by local residents who enlisted the help of Society for the Protection of New Hampshire's Forests, the State Division of Historical Resources, and Inherit New Hampshire. The property was purchased by the Forest Society in 1998. Russ and Jerry Dickerman donated 125 acres of their own land to add to the Monson Reservation and cared for the Monson Center Reservation ever since. Jerry passed away in 2008. Also in 2008, the town of Milford required the developer of a nearby subdivision to configure the open space to abut the Monson Reservation and donate those 47 acres to the Forest Society. The land and its historical heritage are now protected forever thanks to the generosity of Russ and Jerry Dickerman and hundreds of friends of Monson.
Yeah, there's such a wild abundance of rhodos. The rotisserie. It's a beautiful forest. Beautiful day.